Welcome to Pack Discussion, where I open a pack of Magic cards and talk about the mechanics, art, and lore of the cards. My name is Winter, and today we will be looking at Planar Chaos. Planar Chaos is the second set in the Time Spiral block. The gimmick of the block was that each set represented a timeline. Time Spiral was the past, Planar Chaos was the present, and Future Sight was the future. In order to show the present, Wizards went with the idea of an alternate timeline, where the colors got effects they don't have in Magic normally, but maybe in another timeline they could have. They emphasized this with time-shifted cards that would be identical to an older card in everything except the color it is in. Let's get to the pack. Synchronous Sliver. Slivers are back in Time Spiral block. This set has some common and uncommon slivers. The common slivers gave abilities that the color they are would not normally do. In this case, we got the Vigilance sliver, which would normally be in white. Utopia Vow. This enchantment is almost a green version of the card Pacifism. The ability to tap the creature for any color of mana could encourage you to put it on your own creature under certain circumstances. The flavor of this card is that the enchanted creature no longer fights, it is just one with the mana. Dawn Charm. 2 mana, 3 options. Prevent all combat damage, regenerate a creature, or counter a spell that targets you. This card has a lot of utility. This card is a powerhouse against red decks. There are 5 charms in this set, and they all have beautiful art done by John Avon. Vitaspore Thallid. Each turn, it gets a spore counter. Remove 3 spore counters to create a 1/1 Saproling. You can also sacrifice a Saproling to give a creature haste. The first 2 abilities are common to the Thallid creatures, but granting haste on a green creature is not something you see often. This is a unique piece to a fungal tribal deck, and he is a fun guy. Brain Gorgers. Time Spiral block was known for a lot of keywords, and here's another. Madness returns on this and a few others in the block. A 4/2 for 4 is a common sight, but if you can find a way to discard this card, this zombie only costs 2 mana. If your opponents want to counter it, they can simply sacrifice a creature. The flavor text is, in spite of their hunger, they're slow eaters. This is a simple saying that the zombie will not stop until it eats. In this case, brain is on the menu. Awesome art! Fury Charm. Another charm. 2 mana, 3 options. Destroy an artifact, give a creature +1/+1 and trample, or remove 2 time counters from something. This card is a better version of Shatter because it gives you more options. In this set, there are also a lot of reasons you'd want to remove time counters. You could kill their creature by vanishing it, or you could get your stuff off suspend faster. Wistful Thinking. Target player draws 2 cards, then discards 4 cards. This is usually used on your opponent as a virtual -2 in terms of card advantage, but you could use it on yourself if you are in a pinch. Something this card does do is combo with cards like Abyssal Nocturnus or Liliana's Caress to deal some damage or pump up your creature. Merfolk Thaumaturgist. A hard name to say, but a pretty interesting card. Tap to switch target creature's power and toughness. Our first of 3 time-shifted commons we will get. This one is a time-shifted version of Dwarman Thaumaturgist. In the set, it could combo with Serendib Sorcerer or Avanize to make it a removal spell. Healing Leaves. 1 green mana for an instant with a choice. You can have target player gain 3 life or prevent 3 damage that would be dealt to target creature this turn. This card is a time-shifted version of Healing Salve. Sunlance. The White Bolt. Maybe not quite, but it's something you don't see in this color. It's a sorcery that deals 3 damage to a non-white creature. Sunlance is a time-shifted version of Strafe. White was a powerful color in Planar Chaos, and efficient removal at common was a big part of that. You could see Sunlance making its way in Pauper sideboards everywhere. Kavu Predator, a 2/2 for 2 with trample at the very least. Whenever an opponent gains life, you put that many +1/+1 counters on it. This creature is a casual all-star. Early zoo decks also played this Kavu. With Grove of the Burn Willows and Fiery Justice in the set before and after, your Kavu Predator could get pretty big over time. Necrotic Sliver. The uncommon slivers would mimic older enemy-colored spells. Necrotic Sliver is similar to the card Vindicate from Apocalypse. Giving all of your slivers the ability to destroy anything from creatures to lands can be game-changing in some matchups. A must include in your tribal sliver deck. Damnation. This card is alright. Black is the worst color in this set, specifically for draft, so you might not pick this. Who am I kidding? This card is awesome. Time-shifted Wrath of God. This card was a game changer for black control decks in Modern and Extended for a long time. In recent history, this card was the butt of many jokes. Players begged for the reprint of this card for years. It eventually got reprinted in Modern Masters 2017. Torchling. A lot of options on this shapeshifter. You can pay a red to untap it, you can pay a red to make a creature block it, and you can pay a red to redirect a spell that targets it. You can also pay 1 mana to give it +1/-1 or -1/+1. This card is not officially a color shifted card, but is obviously inspired by the card Morphling. They both have similar art and similar abilities. Mantle of Leadership. A foil. This enchantment is okay. In draft, auras are almost never good. This card could be used in a go-wide token strategy, or for one that uses a lot of creatures that make tokens. All a leader needs is followers, or in this case, creatures to enter the battlefield this turn. That was our pack for today. What did you think? This pack made me want to draft Time Spiral block. Please leave me feedback in the comments, and I will see you next time.